You're getting tired of talking about this subject, so are we. But Le'Veon Bell, the final straw will come Tuesday at 4 p.m. We're going to know at that point, and likely he will not be here, and then his season's over. The next question would be how the Steelers would then handle that. Mark, tell me about that. Could they wouldn't franchise him, as you discussed, it's too much money, but they can also put a transition to try to get something more in return. But where will he most likely end up? There are a lot of teams that need good running backs.
Yeah, I think they could transition him, but that would be a moot point in my eyes because somebody's going to offer him a ton of money anyways, and he'll bring back the offer sheet, and the Steelers won't match it. So where he might end up on the free agent market, you only need one. And there's a team in New York, I do believe, needs a running back and has a lot of cap space and just has a quarterback right now they drafted. So I would say New York Jets, even though Le'Veon Bell made fun of the Jets and said he'd never play there on Twitter maybe a couple months ago, and we see how legit Le'Veon Bell is on Twitter, sticking to his word. So I'd say New York Jets.
I mean, I think it's going to be the team that offers him the most money.
By a dollar.
And I think a team that's also, built for the long term. I think, the Jets do have a young quarterback that if he's good, they're not going to have to really pay for 3 or 4 years, which means they can afford to front load that contract to give Le'Veon what he wants. And that's, let's be honest, that's what we're talking about here. It's not about winning, it's about getting paid, and that's fine. Every employee should maximize their value, but just a wasted opportunity. This is a team that's good enough to win the Super Bowl. Le'Veon might never be a part of a team that has a chance to be as good as this Steeler team is right now, and then he's going to look back on this in 10 years and wonder what the hell he was doing.
I'm curious about the Philadelphia Eagles, though, guys. I do agree with you on the Jets. I think that's probably the most likely landing scenario, but I'm curious about the Eagles just because, they have a need. You know how the NFL is. You can move things around and bump money around. Poor Mark has to keep track of that. I don't know how he does it, but it just intrigues me. Putting him in that offense around Wentz, Ertz, he would have a chance to win a Super Bowl there. Maybe that's intriguing to him, but I do think at the end of the day, he probably just wants to get paid.
Hey, yep. Oakland has a lot of money and moving to Vegas.
They do. They have a lot of money moving to Vegas. Don't forget about the Ravens. They may want him too. There are a lot of teams, but I still don't think he's going to get the kind of money he wants and guarantee. That's another story for another day. We'll be back right after this on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.